Now start with the new topic of the multiplication of a vector by scalar. Multiplication of a vector by a scalar. A vector is defined as a vector having support as that of a vector such that its magnitude is magnitude of m times the m times the magnitude of a vector and its direction is same as or opposite to the direction of a vector coding as m is positive or negative. A vector is equals to the magnitude of a vector a cap. So a cap is a vector upon magnitude of a vector. Now this is represent to the unit vector. Now a vector equal to mb vector. Meaning of this statement is a vector and b vector are parallel or perpendicular for some value of m. Now the properties of the multiplication vector is, first thing, m is multiplied with the negative of a vector is minus of a vector is equal to the minus of m a vector. Second is minus into minus of a vector is m a vector. Third is m n a vector is equal to the m of n a vector is equal to the n of m a vector. M plus n a vector is equal to m a vector plus n a vector. M a vector plus b vector is m a vector plus m b vector. Now let's take the example is if c vector equal to 3a vector plus 4b vector and 2c vector equal to a vector minus 3b vector, show that if first thing if c vector and a vector have the same direction and magnitude of c vector is greater than the magnitude of a vector. Second, c vector and b vector have opposite direction and magnitude of C vector is greater than the magnitude of V vector. Now let's start with the solution. Given that the C vector equals to the 3A vector plus, now given that 2C vector equals to A vector minus 3B vector. So by these two equations, 6A vector plus 8B vector equals to A vector minus 3B vector. So by this we get 5A vector equals to minus of 11B vector. A vector equals to minus 11 by 5 B vector, or B vector equals to minus 5 A vector divided by 11. So now C vector equals to 3A vector plus 4B vector. Now put the value of B vector is here. 3A vector plus 4 minus of 5A vector upon 11. That is 13 by 11 A vector. So magnitude of C vector is the 13 by 11 times of the magnitude of A vector. So magnitude of C vector is greater than the magnitude of A vector. Second part is C vector equals to 3A vector plus 4B vector. Now put the value of A vector. C vector equals to 3 times of minus 11 by 5 B vector plus 4B vector. That is minus 13 by 5 B vector. Now take the magnitude of this. So C vector is the magnitude of C vector is the magnitude of minus 13 by 5 the magnitude of B vector. C vector magnitude of C vector is 13 by 5 magnitude of B vector. Magnitude of C vector is greater than the magnitude of B vector. Now the next topic is position vector. If a point O is fixed as the origin in space plane and P is any point, then OP vector is called the position vector of P, position vector of P with respect to O, that is OP, R vector. Now the AB vector. Now how to write the AB vector? Now the position of B minus position of A. R vector is xi cap, yj cap, zk cap. Now the magnitude of R vector is under root of x square plus y square plus z square. Now the section formula, let A and B be 2 points with position vector A vector and B vector. Let C be a point dividing AB internally in the ratio m is to n. Now let's see, that is a point O, B, B vector. Now C vector, A vector, that is a point A. Now this point is C. OC vector is, now it divides the m is to n ratio. So OC vector is MB vector plus n vector NA vector upon m plus n. Now the proof of this, C vector be the position vector of C which divide AB internally in the ratio m is to n. AC upon CB is m by n. So n into AC equals to m into BC. Sorry, m CB. So n C vector minus A vector equals to m B vector minus C vector. So m plus n C vector equals to m B vector plus n A vector. Now C vector equals to m B vector plus n A vector upon m plus n. Now suppose if C is midpoint. Now if C is midpoint means it divides into the 1:1 ratio. Then the C vector is the A vector plus B vector divided by 2 vector. Now the second thing is, now the C vector is MB vector plus NA vector upon M plus N. Now separate out this term, M upon M plus N B vector plus N upon M plus N A vector. Now this I can write as a lambda B vector plus mu A vector. Now let's see, the lambda plus mu is equal to the 1. External division. Now similarly C divide into m is to n externally. So OC vector equals to m B vector minus n A vector upon m minus n. So now in the next class we will discuss some problem which is based on this.